Well, this is the trophy final preview. As mentioned before, these teams face off 2 weeks in the cup competition, but tonight it's all about the SLB action as both teams looking to move up those standings. Reynolds going inside the Price. Lions looking to flex that physicality and they get right off to the great start.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and I think Eagles' style of basketball does complement that, though. Playing fast, getting guys out in transition, trying to pull guys into some foul trouble. So I think that, you know.
It's Dean Williams straight out the gate. And you can see it here early. Lions with the early 4-0 start as Reynolds squeezes his way inside and finishes it off. Eagles go down 10-0, and it's been talked about their slow first quarter starts, although they picked it up the last couple of games, but find themselves in a hole here early as Hammond's able to get the Eagles off the mark. On the other hand, Ethan Price, former NBA player, matched up with the rookie, Taylor. Here's Hammond inside, Cole Long, able to squeeze it past Williams, and that's more like it.
Yeah, forgive me if I say finally.
Yeah, I think the 2800 as well in here saying the same thing. Randall going to work early, straight to business. Pin down, working inside on Sandy, creates a little bit of space, and all of a sudden, 2 possessions in a row where the Eagles have found the paint. Nice pocket pass to Williams, steps around and just strongholds and lays it in with the left. Dumps it inside. Williams smashed up against the smaller Hammond, and Okafor sends it to the popcorn stand.
A little worried there seeing him get matched up with that post there, but good read from Gus Okafor to come over him.
Again, missed 5 games earlier. And that's just too easy for the Lions. Here's Burden. 5 on the clock. Spanish screen. He decides to do it on his own and gets it done. And that's how we will end the first quarter. Finishing inside the paint. As Jack able to drop Williams temporarily, steps back over his former teammate. Lions off to the races. Reynolds gets stripped by Burden. 2-on-1 opportunity. Burden, nice finish. And if you are just new to the Newcastle Eagles, that's their style of play. Plays like this, getting out in the open court. Randall spins around. Comes off that Williams screen, floats it up. Nice touch. Terrific ball movement by the Lions. Aaron Rye again gets his own offensive rebound on a 4-0 run. Again, Okafor comes up short. Great rebound by Clark, and Burton turns on the Jets. Here's Taylor, stop and pop from the top of the key. Not this time. Cole Long getting the Eagles' 3rd offensive rebound of the night. Lions playing with a little bit more pace than what they showed earlier. Reynolds left open at the left wing, string it up. A great patience, extra ball movement there. Sandy turns it down, instead decides to go to the paint where it just kind of dies on the back rim. Williams with the seal, Rye steps around, and that's when he's at his best, getting downhill with movement. Reynolds. Inside the Price, and the Lions at the moment are just eating, in desperate need of a bucket as Burton able to slice and dice inside. Showing pressure here in the backcourt. Terrific ball movement from the Eagles as they're able to land their first 3-ball of the afternoon, and that's more like it.
Yeah, you know, and that just looked like they were trusting their passes. They didn't hesitate. They didn't look to send the ball back to where it came from. They just rotated and they get an open shot. Sometimes it is just that simple.
They could use a stop here, but Ethan Price able to shake loose. Lions, great ball movement here on this possession as Sandy rises to the top floor over Hammond.
Backdoored like that, you know, you have a tendency to want to foul in that moment. He was just turned his.
Eagles lead the league in free throw attempts, only 5 tonight. Williams left alone, Cash. Williams sees the mismatch, working from the high post, working inside. Reynolds been so surgical in his ball screen action as he just easily scoots around Mitch Clark. Taylor again looking to get busy, nowhere to go, drops it off to Okafor.
You're able to get versus London, we're able to get such easy paint touches, such easy looks at the rim, that now those kickouts and those threes off ball screens are starting to feel like, they're just workout drills at this point.
Lucas answers the bell, and that's how we will wrap things up here in the third quarter. Both teams scoreless in the first 2 minutes. Aaron Wright looking to change things and does. Eagles 37 points. Ed Virtue Reynolds with his dancing shoes on, steps back, bang, bang, chicken wings. Just about pride here. And just to try to get some momentum that's going to take you into Sunday is Burden able to squeeze through the gap. Goodwin going back door. Great ball movement that leaves Rye open. Gets his own rebound. And that just can't happen.
Yeah, it's long rebounds and guys scrambling, but we're just not scrambling to quite the right places, are we?
Goodwin. And sometimes it's just meant to be.
Yep, sometimes on a Friday night at 9:05, the bank is open.
Absolutely. The ATM machine, 24 hours as Burden going window shopping. Final 3:15 here in Virtue as Kende, nice backdoor from Mitch Clark. Goodwin leaves Sandy open. This time able to lace it up, but bodies on the floor. Coach Sabonis calls off the Dogs, and that's how we will end things here in Newcastle as the London Lions 76, Newcastle 50. And this game, if we could sum it all up, was that coach right there, his philosophy was at full display here tonight.